Welcome back, everyone. Woo-hoo! Welcome back, everyone. Look at that. We are back. On behalf of myself and the East China School Board, we'd like to thank everyone for coming back. I also want to extend a warm welcome to Mrs. Pat Biebuck, Mrs. Lynn Griefor, and Mrs. Jeannie Frank, the school board members who are with us this morning. We have had a lot of changes in the East China School District over the past few months. Change brings with it the excitement for new possibilities, and the opening of a new school year is always fun. Well, maybe not the setting of the alarm clock on Sunday night. That isn't fun. But this new school year, it is filled with promise and possibility, filled with new opportunities to learn and grow and inspire. We are so lucky to work in a profession that every year has this new start. We are given the opportunity to reboot over the summer and start the new school year with a fresh perspective and new class lists. That time to connect with family and friends and not be ruled by a minute-by-minute schedule with constant unknown interruptions is precious. My favorite day in the summer is the one in which I lose track of what day it is. At that point, I know I have finally relaxed. Coming back to the new school year, we are given this great opportunity to make incredible differences each and every day. And my hope is that you don't let anything get in your way of making a positive difference in the lives of our students. As members of this district, we have great power. And although there are many things that we could look at that would cause us to feel less than positive about what is happening in the world, that cannot be where we focus our energies. We have the opportunity to write our own story here in East China, and I trust and respect that each of you know how to do your job. Politicians do not. We will not look to them for guidance, but instead look into our own hearts and minds and collaborate with each other in a way that will make a difference for our students. Be courageous this year. Use your power to do what you know is best. In working towards the best pathway for our students, we need to support each other, build each other up, and work together to find solutions for the best way to educate. There is a video from the Rollins Center that is being posted and reposted on an education blog and on social media that follows a young boy as he goes through his school day. It starts when he gets on the bus and follows him to his classroom. We're going to watch this video. It's short. It's about 3.5 minutes long. The first part of the video is difficult to watch, but I believe that the message and reminder of the power that we have every day is a good one as we write our story for this school year.
Did you see that? Why would somebody do that?
Please go into the classroom, no talking, quietly.
Hey, Miss Merida, how you doing?
We need you inside.
How do you think that makes us feel?
I forgot my number.
What's your name?
Jordan?
What's your last name?
Carter?
All right. Go ahead.
School is hard enough.
Come on in, sit down quietly at your desks, and begin writing.
This kind of stuff just makes it harder.
I said quietly, please. Who's talking? Is it you, Sophie? Don't let it be you.
Don't believe me?
Sophie.
Please just watch.
I'm not up here for me, I'm up here for you. Pay attention, okay? Now somebody answer me. Somebody needs to answer me really fast.
Every time we're ignored or yelled at or silenced, a teacher takes away what's possible.
No horseplay, no running, and especially no talking.
Moment by moment.
Miss McGarity, your student's behavior yesterday in the lunchroom, it was terrible. Next time, silent lunch.
Did you hear that? Stay in line and catch a bubble. I'm not playing.
If this is education, we're in trouble.
Bye, Miss McGarity.
Frederick Douglass said, once you learn to read, you'll be forever free. The way it is now, 2 of the 3 of us will never be able to really read. It doesn't have to be this way.
Hey, Jordan, how you doing? Good.
Everyone we meet throughout our day can make a difference.
I've been waiting for you to arrive.
All the difference.
Good, how are you? Great. Hi, Jordan. Bye, Jason.
Good morning, Jordan.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Good.
Go ahead and put your number in.
Talk with
I
us,
don't know my number.
not at us.
That's okay. I'll look it up for you. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Okay.
All right. Have a
Teach
good
us
day.
what we need to know.
Good morning.
That's how we get smarter.
Well, good morning, Sophie, Janicia, and Jordan.
And when you talk with us and teach us, give us bigger and bigger words.
Now what I'd like you to do, children, is turn around and converse with your neighbor and discuss where the mother might have gone.
Words that we can use to read and understand,
She is prey for eagles, so she hunts at night.
and that will take us places we could never reach without you.
Remember, we're entering the learning zone. Now, how can we show our respect to the children and teachers who are working?
We can walk quietly.
Yes. Okay, kids, so what I'd like you to do is continue writing your narrative, documenting your emotions if you were the baby owl and your mother abandoned you in the nest.
What can you do? Learn all that you can so that you can challenge us to be our best.
You would have stayed and assisted them in whatever they needed.
Share yourself with us and show us how to share ourselves with others. Give us courage. Give us compassion. Help us find our own voices so we can become who we are meant to be.
Why would you want to silence us?
Every day matters. And while this type of power is an incredible gift in which we will be able to facilitate life-changing events, it can also be a heavy burden. Not every day is sunshine and rainbows. There are days that just getting through, minute by minute, is all that we can handle. We all have those days. Everyone does. I remember a 4th-hour biology class that I taught that just about did me in every single day. It still haunts me, and that was over 15 years ago. There are times when we can, and should work with each other to brainstorm solutions. Our collective understanding on how to reach students is beyond measure. We need to be courageous enough to look to each other for guidance during these times. Together, we can create a solution that works for our schools and our students. This may sound too simplistic, but if what you're doing isn't working for you, try something new. It is okay to try something and have it not work the first time, but it is not okay to not try. Over the course of my career, I have seen many, many different legislative mandates come and go. It really is most fun when they go. But what I have learned is the most powerful tool, bar none, is the collective knowledge of those that are working with students. We can and we will decide what is important to us and make our own decisions. What you do every day matters. You have great power to make great differences, and our community has entrusted to us the most important thing in the world, their children. We have to get this right. Remember, you are the experts. In order to teach children to learn, we have to be learners. In order to give children courage, we have to be courageous. Together, we will work as a team to be our best. Every speech needs a quote, and one of my favorites is from Lady Bird Johnson. Children are apt to live up to what you believe of them. Believe in your students and believe and look for the good in each other. I look forward to working together to making this a great school year for the children entrusted to our care. You have my gratitude and my full support as we strive to guide each and every one of our students on their pathway to success. Be funny, be happy, look out for each other, be courageous, be powerful, but most of all, be you and have a great school year. Speaking of powerful, we now have the pleasure of recognizing those of us that have been around for a while. Each year, East China School District takes time to recognize amazing people for their years of service.
Service recognition is held annually at the opening day celebration to recognize personnel for their continued service to the East China School District. Professional and full-time support staff recognized at 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40 years of service. Service years are adjusted to reflect unpaid time taken for leaves of absence. Must be hired prior to October 1st for that year to be counted as a full year towards service recognition. If staff changes bargaining units, employee keeps original hire date for the purpose of service recognition. Caregivers, noon aides, and other part-time support staff with 15 years of service or more, and notice to personnel of such, are recognized at retirement. 15 years of service. Michelle Davis, teacher. Michelle Fay, teacher. Thomas Lucas, custodian. Kevin Mon, teacher. Christy Sagan, teacher. Sean Sherrill, teacher. Sherry Simpson, bus driver. Jason Steyer, teacher. Leslie Struck, teacher. Amanda Voles, teacher. Corrine Walker, bus driver. 20 years of service. Carrie Dabelstein, bus driver. Laura Distelrath, teacher. Kim Henry, counselor. Beth McComas, teacher. Anne Marie McLeod, teacher. Danielle Meyer, teacher. Barbara Penzine, teacher. Sandra Rutledge Plonka, teacher. Barbara Smith, teacher. Rosalind Wise, teacher. Julie Woodard, teacher. Pamela Young, teacher. Marla Zamita, child care supervisor. 25 years of service. Robin Vera, teacher. Deborah DeHunt, teacher. Joseph Fouché, teacher. Lynn Harrington, teacher. Sherry Kemp, teacher. Tina Provost, teacher. Bert Van Dyke, teacher. Lori Weatherly, teacher. Jeannie Westerhoff, teacher. 30 years of service. Michael Alley, principal. Kimberly Eberhard, teacher. Ronald Glodich, teacher. Nancy Mott, teacher. Will all honorees please stand? Congratulations and thank you for your years of dedication to the East China School District.
I now have the pleasure of introducing the 21 newest people to the East China School District. Yes, I said 21. East China is a very, very special place, and we are thrilled to have these exciting people join us in our education journey. Will you please stand when I call your name? Jessica Becker, athletic parapro at St. Clair High School. Melanie Bacano, English teacher at Marine City High School. Angela DeAndrea, CI teacher at Gearing. Jacob Durham, social studies teacher at St. Clair High School. Michael Foster, special education teacher at Bell River. Scott Fryer, band director at St. Clair Middle School. Lindsay Grange, our new special education director. Lisa Kane, social worker. Alexa Lewis, literary specialist. Dale McNabb, social studies teacher, at Riverview East. David Maru, assistant principal and athletic director at Marine City High School. Betsy Mueller, early childhood at Gearing. Kenneth Parlarge, special education teacher at St. Clair Middle School. Kelly Renshaw, Little Explorers teacher. Deborah Roshak, counselor at St. Clair High School. Phil Russell, principal at Palms Elementary. Anna Schroeder, math teacher at Riverview East. Carly Van Dyke, music teacher at St. Clair High School and St. Clair Middle School. Kathy Wojnowski, business teacher at St. Clair High School. Robert York, science teacher at St. Clair High School. And finally, Brad Robbins, assistant principal at St. Clair Middle School. Thank you to all the new hires, and we're very excited to have you with us at East China. At this time, we are going to take a 10-minute break. There will be some refreshments, coffee and cookies in the lobby, and we'll start back here in 10 minutes for the awareness training. This training is a new requirement for all school districts, and it will take about a half an hour. You will need to sign out after the training. You don't need to sign in when you come in. So we'll see you back here in 10 minutes. And again, welcome back to everyone.